Hey, what's up, guys? So, my client Alex here recently went on 4 dates within the first 10 days that he set up his new dating profile. Here's his before and after. It's really, really wild. Probably the number one biggest transformation I've ever seen of anyone who's gone through my program. So, I'm super proud of him. He's on here to share his story and talk about, what the process looked like and the results that he got. All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with my client Alex. And yeah, Alex just set his profile live about, like 1.5 weeks more or less ago. He's gone on 4 dates so far. So I wanted to bring him on here to share a bit about his background. So first of all, thanks Alex for being here. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to do this with you.
Awesome, man. So yeah, give us a quick overview. Like what have been your results like since setting your profile live?
Yeah, sure. So before setting up the profile, before working with Alex, I had maybe 1 to 2 matches like a month. But within about 24 hours of putting my profiles up, I had one girl liking my profiles, and I am having so many matches that I struggle to kind of with text and respond to.
Nice, nice, man. And how many dates exactly so far has it been?
Yeah, I through following Alex the 4-step program, and I was able to get about 4 dates in and three in the last week.
Awesome, man. And I know even you were texting me earlier, like you had like 8 girls that you were trying to schedule or something. I know they don't always like end up scheduling, but that's like a lot to juggle.
Yeah, I mean, through the dates that I was on last week, and also just personal in reflections, and I just realized that I'm a high value guy with that have time, that limited time, and some of the numbers that I got is that I decided to not pursue further just because I think I have enough to work on myself, and and don't and wouldn't want to go on those dates to work on those attributes.
Beautiful, man. I love seeing guys, go through that flip of like, wow, I have options now. I'm a high value guy. I can choose and what do I actually have time for, right? I still want to pursue my own hobbies. I still want to have my own interests. I know you run some like groups and meetups and stuff like that. Like you got a lot going on. So that's been a beautiful thing to watch. And take me back to the beginning, like what was your dating like before and what was kind of the flip that made you decide, I want to work with Alex and start changing this thing?
Yeah. So again, I was getting dates maybe on a once a month kind of basis, and then I was, going on a date with a girl who ended up, not pursuing this further a couple dates in, and because she was busy with schoolwork and etc. And pretty soon I kind of realized like it's a numbers game, and even before going into Alex's program, I knew I need to have professional profile pictures. I knew that I need to have like maybe better texting game to kind of get those, get more dates. And just at the end, I did not know how to pursue that without without the course which provide me the structure and the guidance to do all of that without like me spending the time to keep experimenting. And I'm at the age point where I have financial success, and I just thought that some things just need to be delegated, so just and by through taking the course. And I would say that to join what Alex course appeals to me relative to other dating coach or dating coach in general is its authenticity and also the testimonials, right? I remember that there were a couple guys that looked like me give testimonials within a month, a month or two of joining the programs and getting so many the dates to so that they can go on and learn about themselves, learn about what they want. And I realized this is the exact program that I needed. Alex kind of looked like me a couple of years ago before he went on this transformations, and
Yeah.
I saw a lot of guys do that, and I knew I can do that myself.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember us talking about that. You were kind of like, Alex is just kind of a normal guy. I feel like I'm just kind of a normal guy, and we're just kind of figuring this all out together. But it's like you said, you could see me or see yourself in me, and I see myself in a lot of my clients, which also brings me a ton of joy helping them. I'm curious too, like when you first joined, um, like what doubts if any, did you have in yourself or in just this process? Like, what kind of hesitations and fears did you have at first before kind of jumping full into it?
I would say that I was jumping full into it right off the bat. And I went to a meetup in the New York City with another coach. I knew I was full go just because of the financial investment and also my interest. But on a true mental standpoint, I think what could really sell me and convince me is the Discord community where
Mm,
people are sharing their wins and say, "Oh, I follow this. I'm gonna get results." It's like going to a fitness coach and then like tell me your wins and things, your basically your credentials, right? If you show me a bunch of guys in really good shape, the shape that I want, then I know that he or she can be where I want to be. And again, it goes back to seeing someone that looked like me succeed and then sharing their wins, then I
mhm,
know that this is not a me problem. A
mhm.
lot of people go through that problem, but also like through the help of you and your program, they
Yep.
can go to the next stage.
Which actually, I'm gonna just like flash photos right here later on of your before and after because it's crazy. Like even right now, like you look very clean and put together, but when we first started, you did not look like this at all. Not at all. It's like one of the craziest transformations I've seen. So I'm super proud of you for that and for accepting that help and the change. Um, and then seeing all the success that's come with that very quickly. So oh yeah, and to point out about the Discord thing, I think that's awesome that you mentioned that because that's one of the things that I'm the most proud about and the most passionate about with this program is like seeing like right now around like 50 or something guys all helping each other, and then anyone joining new sees like somebody further down the road and they're like, holy shit, like that guy transformed, that guy's going on
Yep.
dates, I can too, right? So there's this huge like positive momentum in the group. So yeah, man, just to kind of wrap it up here, like what would you say to anyone who's maybe on the fence thinking about joining the program?
The program is not cheap by any stretch, but I see that as going to a class that you are passionate about in a subject. Like it is hard to like college costs nowadays very high, so I appreciate that. But at the same time, if you take something that you're passionate about, like and the course is not just about going on dates. The course is about like upgrading your marketing, how you market yourself. Like you can translate that into LinkedIn profiles, and then and it's also about how you carry yourself, the mannerism, like and style. And so, I mean, obviously, and ultimately, confidence. Like, is there a price you want to pay to have a better, to be in a better, to be a more confident version of yourself? And I think, and to know that you can go out there and that things would not face you just because you go on a lot of dates, get a lot of experience. So when you think about that, I mean, again, you got excuse me, you got to put in the time, you got to do the work. But I believe that the course is going to bring the results, and this is something that do you want it enough to do the work?
Exactly, exactly. Like I always say to anybody thinking about it, it's like it's a 50-50. I can extend my hand to try to help you, but if you don't extend your hand to me to receive that help and put in your full effort, it would never work out. But for guys like you who hop in with enthusiasm, you're ready to go, boom, boom, boom. It's like pretty quick and pretty rapid the transformation. So epic, man. Thank you for sharing, and yeah, once again, appreciate you being here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.